Penny's not just imaginary. When I found the first note tucked under my pillow, I thought it was just my little sister, Emma, playing a prank. The handwriting was childish, but the words, "I like watching you sleep," were unsettling enough to keep me up that night. Emma's always had an overactive imagination, but lately, she's been obsessed with her friend Penny, someone she insists lives in the old maple tree at the end of our apartment complex's playground. I brushed it off, figuring it was just a phase, until the notes became a nightly ritual. At first, I tried to outsmart her, staying up late to catch her slipping into my room. But every time, she was already fast asleep in her bed across the hall. The notes got stranger: "You shouldn't leave your window open," and "Penny says you talk too loud." I started noticing small things out of place: a missing sock, muddy footprints by my door, my phone filled with blurry photos of my own sleeping face. The tension at home grew thick. Emma seemed tired too, as if the imaginary games were taking their toll. Last night, unable to sleep, I heard Emma's voice drifting from the living room. When I peeked around the corner, I saw her sitting cross-legged on the floor, murmuring to herself in a voice that was deeper, almost guttural, nothing like her usual sing-song tone. "She's coming, she's coming, she's coming," she chanted, her eyes wide and unblinking. I froze, heart pounding, as she slowly turned her head to stare straight at me. "Penny wants to meet you," she whispered, but it wasn't Emma's voice. I backed away, but behind me, the front door creaked open. The air turned cold, and the playground outside seemed to ripple in the darkness. As I reached for my phone to call for help, I found it covered in sticky sap, the words "let me in" smeared across the screen. Emma's laughter echoed from both sides of the room, and I realized, whatever Penny is, she's not imaginary, and she's already inside.